Hey, this is Andrea, and when I think rocker chick, I immediately think Joan Jett because she's my favorite female rock star. This look is sort of inspired by the 80s and Joan Jett. Not exactly her makeup, but like just the vibe that it gives off. Sort of fiery and fierce. So if you notice, I dyed my hair. I'll be putting up a hair dyeing tutorial soon once I edit it. And I'm also going to do a nail tutorial. I'm starting with this brow and liner kit from Body Shop. I'm using the black to do my brows. I want my brows dark and arched. Then I'm going with my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. If you're gonna be partying the whole night, you want your makeup to last, even if you don't. For this look, I'll be using both Sugarpill palettes. Starting off, I'm going to use Tako, the white. With a large fluffy brush, I'm going to pat Tako under my arch and just sweep it on the rest of my lid. I'm going to concentrate most of the white just here. Next, I'm going in with the red Love Plus. I'm just lightly dusting this where my crease would be, sort of. As you can see, this is really pigmented. The Sephora blending brush, a clean one, just blend it out. Then with a rounded contour brush, I'm gonna use a matte black. This is Must Have by Sephora. As usual, I'm gonna plot out my shape. So I'm gonna go quite high for this one. Because I want the color on the lid to be visible even with my eyes open. Back with this brush, blend it out. It's quite important to blend it in between all the colors so you don't have any harsh lines. And it seems like rather counterproductive that you blend and then you add and then you blend and you add. Like, why can't you just put it all down at the same time and then blend? But trust me, this is how you get a nicely blended look. Then I'm going back with the Love Plus, the red, and this time I'm really gonna pack it on my lid. Actually more, okay, I'm just gonna put it here. Just patting motions. Then with the other side of the same brush, I'm going in with Buttercupcake, yellow. The inner corner. Flamepoint, the orange. So now I have 3 stripes of color, which I'm gonna slowly just blend into each other. So as I blend this right, blend the red and orange together like that. And in between, I just kind of swipe the brush back and forth on my hand to remove the excess eyeshadow. Flip it to the other side, and then the yellow to orange. I'm adding a bit more of the yellow. This look will be slightly different to the one that I posted on our blog, if you have already seen it. In that look, I actually only used the red. I did not use the yellow and orange, but I decided to go something fiery. Alright, so now I look super bright. Going back with this rounded contour brush, I'm gonna blend out the edges. Intensify the red. Just this small eyeshadow brush. I'm going back with the black. Like occasionally you want to like kind of look straight into the mirror, like look down or look straight, so to make sure that they're both even, especially if your eyelids are not very even like mine. Blending with the rounded contour. The reason why I use the rounded contour to blend is because I want the color concentration quite tight, not so spread out. I'm just blending it very lightly. I'm not really pressing very hard. Now dipping the rounded contour straight into the black, I'm just gonna add a bit more. With a rounded blending brush, sweep it a bit. Now I'm actually going to be adding Poison Plum, the purple. To the edge. Rounded contour to blend. A bit more black. I'm just gonna blend the outer edge. So I'm gonna be blending from this part. Try not to let my brush touch the red and the purple. I'm gonna just blend out this inner corner a bit more so it's less harsh. With my Makeup Forever Aqua eyes in black, just gonna line my lower lid. Gonna smudge it out. Just blend the edge. Gonna line my lash line for the top. LA Splash liquid liner in black. I'm not really a huge fan of the brush that it comes with because I don't know why, but it tends to, let me see, it tends to curl the brush. So I take a fine liner brush and just get some of the product on. It's a good trick if you like your liquid liner but you just hate the brush, just get a fine liner brush. That will like make a huge difference. I'm gonna start from the center and bring it out. If you want or there's a side that they're less comfortable doing, or rather it's harder to get their side even, I think a good way would be to actually do that eye first rather than the side that you prefer. Usually for right-handers it would be the left eye, and I guess the opposite will apply for left-handers. I don't know, lefties, leave a comment. I just anchor my hand here at my chin, and then all I have to do is just this way rather than like having your hand floating in mid-air. And the stability really helps you get a more even line. Now going back with the matte black and this small brush, just gonna I'm just gonna pat a bit more here on the outer corner and join it to the lower. I'm patting it on like this rather than sweeping and brushing it because I want to minimize the amount of fallout I get. After all that blending, the white sometimes will disappear, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna curl my lashes. Now, I'm just gonna put a bit of waterproof mascara just to coat my lashes and keep it curled. Now, I've decided to add lashes. You can skip this if you want. If I'm not wrong, I think I stuck 2 pairs of lashes together for this. Not sure what they were. Taking dual glue, just squeeze a bit out onto the cap of my mascara. Because I'm terrible at controlling it. I always end up blobbing like a huge blob on. So I'm just gonna run it on the band. Let it dry for a while. Place it in the center and then tuck the outer corner. And then the inner corner. Oh, so much easier. I actually hate wearing false eyelashes. I really had to go and dig around for my eyelash glue. Okay, so just wait for it to dry. Eyelash is done! From the MAC Tartan collection. This one is called Semi-Precious. So basically it's just a kind of a mauve color? I don't know. I'm gonna use this on my cheeks. That's sort of as my contour. So very lightly in circles I'm bringing it in a bit like that. I'm also gonna take a little bit of this Sephora shadow called Cocoa Powder. That's 2. And at the jawline and at the temples. That kind of looked like my face is a bit more sculpted. So I'm going to do a tiny bit of contouring on my nose also with the same cocoa powder color. Really lightly. And on my favorite purple lipstick, which is by Makeup Forever, number 15 Rouge Intense. I got this one from Sephora. It was pricey as hell, but I just couldn't resist. $38 for lipstick. It's quite metallic. If you have really dry lips, you want to moisturize and exfoliate before you put this on, because it will, you know, kind of highlight the dry spots. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share this video. Also leave a comment below to tell us whose look you prefer, mine or Marie's. Rock on!